We're in one of the most affordable cars in the United States. This is a 2025 Nissan Sentra. We're gonna do a quick review today, tell you how good of a deal you can get on one of these. It's quite incredible. But let's start with the engine, all right? It's not gonna, when you're looking at a $20,000 car or so, it's not gonna be a performance car, right? We're not cracking 150 horsepower. We're at 149 horsepower from this 2-liter inline-4, 146 pound-feet of torque. Made it to a CVT. We'll talk about that CVT performance today, front wheel drive only. But 40 miles per gallon is what you're gonna be able to see on the highway. That's one of the biggest selling points to this vehicle. You're not gonna be spending hardly any money on gas. I'm seeing over 30 miles per gallon in the city. It's the mid-grade with the premium package, so it has things like 360 camera, something that you can't even get on, let's say, the Civic. But these 17-inch wheels, they look pretty good here. Two-tone wheels, let me know if you guys like them. Kind of that floating roofline design. Nissan has good designs overall, and the Sentra is a pretty good looking sedan. In some ways, I think it looks better than the refreshed Civic that I also reviewed this week. Pretty big trunk here. Seats are gonna fold down 60/40. Do you have a spare tire? Heck yeah, the Civic Sport Touring Hybrid I had this week didn't even have a spare tire. So well done, Nissan, with the Sentra spare tire in the back seat. I love this quilted pattern. This is, of course, on the upgraded premium package, which gives us the fancier leather seats, which are super soft in here. We even have a USB-A in the back. The Civic Hybrid, that's many thousands of dollars more expensive than this, didn't even have a USB in the back, so at least we have that. We have a little hump in the middle that takes up some space. One map pocket on here, but look at the materials back here. Hard touch up here, but look at this nice leather trimmed interior door panel. Very nice. Good headroom as well. A little light back there, not LED, incandescent bulb, but at least you have, and you have handles above each door. Not quite sure why, unless you're doing a lot of mountain driving. But let's go ahead and get in the front seat and start driving this, honestly, because I'll talk about all these features when we start driving, but yeah, these seats are real nice. Lumbar control as well. Yes, we do have a sunroof, by the way, which is a part of the premium package. This also has the all-weather package, which gives me heated steering wheel, which was so hot this morning I had to turn off. It was about 48 degrees this morning, which is absolutely freezing for South Florida. It's 60 degrees now. Heated seats in here, which I also had to turn off. Heat works great. Speaking of which, it's on right now, so I need to just temper it down a bit. Leather wrapped steering wheel, of course, since we have a heated steering wheel. As I'm doing these parking lot maneuvers just to get out to the main road, I really have enjoyed the steering response here. It's very quick steering. It feels razor sharp, maybe not quite as confidence inspiring as the Civic Sport Touring Hybrid, but it's close. Now, where the Civic, for example, is much sharper is with its suspension. The vehicle here, when you throw it in the turns, the steering's exceptional, but the suspension and the body roll is not tuned for like high performance. So the vehicle will start tipping and getting some body roll. One screen style here that I know of, you have a USB-A, USB-C down here, as well as an aux port. You can do wired Apple CarPlay, wired Android Auto. I don't believe wireless is an option here. And then if you guys want to see that 360 camera, obviously you got the top down here, the backup camera to the left. Time for me to get out into traffic. I really need to cross all the lanes, but I don't think I can do that. We'll see. And that's a benefit of having a small car. Oh, let's not hit the Range Rover. Okay, we did it. Whew, we did it. That was a bit sketch, but that's me trying to get across all the lanes, and now we missed the green arrow, but at least we got to the lane we needed to get in. Let's talk about the brakes. I have no issues with the brake. It's a little bit of a soft braking experience here, but they are predictable, just not nearly as like sharp or engaging as the Civics, but I would say that it's a better brake feel than the Corolla, for example. Now, as I'm sitting here, just single pane glass, of course. I only have auto down and auto up window on the driver's side, not on the other three windows. Blind spot monitor is standard throughout the lineup, which is quite nice, as well as I believe radar cruise control is standard throughout the lineup as well. But I'm hearing a lot going by this side of me with the cars, so it's not going to be the most quiet experience, but that's par for course because this class that this is in, all these cars are pretty noisy. I love the dash here, I love the two-tone. This is the interior choice I would get. I would also get this model over the SR grade. If the SR grade had a 5 or 6 speed manual, I would choose it, but this is the model I would be getting. And the reason is, as we're just sitting in here, is like, I like having these luxurious features and they don't cost you that much more. What do I mean by that? Because this premium package and the all-weather package is going to add $3,000 to $4,000 on the sticker price, but you're not paying sticker price in this car. You're paying well below sticker price. I found deals online how this model's equipped for $22,000, even though the sticker price is like $27,000 plus $1,000. So you're able to save like $5,000 off of a sticker price on a Sentra. At least the more expensive models. If you're getting the base model, you're probably not going to be able to get $5,000 off of it. But I have a lot of nice features here. These seats are comfortable. They look really nice. I like this two-tone black and tan interior. And I didn't even mention the climate control knobs and everything. Like it's all I could want. Fan control right in the middle. I have independent climate control left to right here, which is quite nice. If you need a wireless charger, well, you don't have one here. There's not even felt lined at the bottom of this container, but you can always cut out your own little square of felt to dampen the things rattling in the center console. And saying at a light this long, it makes me wish I had auto brake hold, which is a feature that everyone else has, and that kind of just lets you know how old of a vehicle this is. Everyone else has auto brake hold, and then the Sentra here has the old foot emergency brake, and therefore it doesn't have a button for the parking brake or emergency brake either. So it's an old school pedal that I thought was pretty much phased out by now throughout America. I think the 4Runner, that's still on sale right now. What is it? The 5th gen 4Runner that has a pedal for emergency brake, if I remember right. There's just very, very, very few vehicles left that have an emergency brake foot pedal, and as a result, we don't have auto brake hold here. It is what it is, but I'm just going to accept it. That's one thing I wish this car had. Do I wish it had more power? Well, if you're just driving in town, you're not going to need more power. The issue is like, okay, well, you can get 40 miles per gallon on the highway, but you're gonna have zero passing power. This thing is crazy slow once you're up to speed. I'd say 0 to 30 is really good. So city driving is fantastic, and the CVT is pretty good most of the time. Pedal down, and it just grabs and goes. So it's quick enough for city driving. And you're gonna, like I said, you're gonna be rewarded with good fuel economy because this CVT is really favoring fuel economy here. You can hear the engine lug when you're just going about 50, 60 miles per hour, and then you know, hey, I'm not in the power band. I can get to that power band quickly, but since I'm at a super low RPM like right now, it's like at 1200 RPM, and it says I'm getting 60 miles per gallon. It's a really efficient car in town and on the highway. Again, the compromise is just 149 horsepower, which for America is not much, but if you're watching this video somewhere else and you don't have 80 mile an hour speed limits, you mainly go 60. This is a perfect vehicle for around 60 miles per hour. I'm not saying it can't do 80. It's just I wouldn't want to hang out there for a long time. Because you're not going to have any reserve power on tap. So now that I'm up to speed, I'm less annoyed by the cars driving by me. I have more white noise, I guess you could say. So there's that blind spot monitor warning, like saying, hey, you have your blinker on, there's someone in your blind spot. But I passed them, so obviously it wasn't an issue. But you have that technology here. I don't believe you have anything like lane keep in here, which some people could care less about, but no lane keep system. That's something that's standard on Hondas and Toyotas, and I'm not sure about Hyundais. I don't know if they come standard with that, but someone in the comments will be able to fact check that. But Sentra's a really good vehicle for around $20,000 to $22,000. Any more than that, I would be picking the competition. All right. And it all comes down, I mean, if you lease cars, maybe you can get a crazy lease deal on this. It's a nimble car, it's an efficient car, it's a good looking car. There's Kia Forte, rest in peace, in front of us, a former competitor to this. Now it's the K4. I haven't driven the K4, so I can't compare it to this, but I like this car. I just wouldn't pay sticker price or nowhere close to sticker price. So see if you can get a good deal on it. And that's all I have to say about the Nissan Sentra. It's old, there's nothing new to it. I think new for 2025 was 2 years of complimentary oil changes and maybe 2 years of Wi-Fi or something that most people don't care about in their Nissan Sentra. So anyways, I'm gonna park this, head into Sam's Club, load it up, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the comments on the Nissan Sentra.